learn how to solve this 3 by 3 Rubik's Cube as a complete beginner. This is the easiest method on how to solve this 3 by 3 Rubik's Cube. Now in order to solve this Rubik's Cube, you need a 3 by 3 Rubik's Cube. It can be magnetic one or non-magnetic. The magnetic one is pretty smooth, you can see out here, but the non-magnetic ones are a bit hard to rotate. Okay, so now let's get started. Just go and find the centerpiece of yellow. Okay, so this is the centerpiece of yellow. You can see out here there's only one centerpiece that's colored yellow. Okay, so just go and find it and hold this Rubik's Cube this way. Now go and find 4 white edge pieces. Okay, so remember, this is the centerpiece, these are the edge pieces, and these are the corner pieces. The corner pieces are in the corner. There are 3 colors in it. Edge pieces are out here. They have only 2 colors, and centerpiece has 1 color. Okay, now let's go and find the edge piece which contains white. Okay, so now you can see the centerpiece. Just hold it this way. Now if you just go and inspect, you can see one edge piece colored white is here, one is here. Okay, so now you can see here. Okay, now you can see center is always on the top, yellow center always on the top. Now what you have to do is you just have to rotate it so that this white comes here. Okay, so one edge piece. Now we have to find 3 more. Now if you look out here, you can see another edge piece that contains white is here. So what we do is we just rotate it this way. Now you can see after we did this, another white edge piece is also already here. Okay, but now if we do this, we'll spoil this. Okay, so what we have to do is we just have to push this white away from this layer. Okay, this is the left layer, and just go and insert white here. Okay, now the last white, you have to see where it is. Okay, so just look, it's here. Okay, so we need this white edge piece here. Now if you rotate this, you can't do it. If you rotate this way, nothing happens. Okay, so what we have to do out here is, now we have to go and just push this edge piece away from this one. Okay, so that this layer, okay, so away from the white edge piece layer. Okay, so if we push it, you can see that now you can rotate this freely. Okay, so this, if you rotate this freely, it won't affect this one. Okay, now you can see we want to bring 4 white edge piece out here, but in this case the white edge piece is not on the top, it's on the side. Okay, so we need to bring this on the top. Okay, so what we have to do is just hold this Rubik's Cube so that this white edge piece is facing you, and either you can do this or you can do this. Okay, you have 2 choices. Okay, just face this white, and let's say we are doing this. Okay, so we brought this out here. Now we can go and do this, but again we will spoil the one which we have already done, so we'll just push it away. Okay, so that this layer becomes free, and we just insert it. Okay, so now you can see out here we have 4 white edge pieces, 1 2 3 4. You do not have to worry about this corner piece. Okay, so if you are worrying, I'll just do this. Okay, so your first step is to bring 4 white edge pieces beside of this yellow centerpiece. Okay, now after you have done this, okay, now you have to look at the color of this white edge piece and this one. Okay, so which color is this? It's red. Okay, so remember this this color has to be white and now red. Now we have to find the centerpiece red and match it. Okay, to do that you have to rotate this upper layer. This is the upper layer. We have to rotate it this way until we find the pair. Okay, so you can see out here now these 2 are the same color. So after you find these 2 colors, okay, so after you match it with the center color, this red and red, we have to look here. Okay, so again, do not hold this cube this way. Okay, always hold this cube so that this yellow is on the top. Okay, now you just have to rotate it 180 degree. Okay, so we done that. Okay, red was here, now we rotated it and we brought it here. Okay, now again let's look for another one edge piece, and let's find this orange centerpiece. Okay, so now orange and orange is here. We just have to rotate it. Okay, so it went down. Now for the next one, green, let's match it. Green and green is matched. Now just do 180 degree. Now last one is blue. Blue is here, and we just did this. Okay, now yellow is still on the top. Now if you look here on the bottom layer, we have just formed the daisy or the white cross. Okay, we just found the white cross out here. Okay, now yellow is on the top. Now this is the first step. Okay, going and forming this white cross. Now let's head over to this another step Now while holding this cube, this is the same way, yellow on the top, find corner piece that contains white in it. Okay, so now this is a corner piece, it's in the corner and it has three colors, but it needs to have white. Okay, so this is the corner piece we are looking for. This is also the corner piece we are looking for, okay, because it contains white. Now this is not the corner piece we are looking for because it contains yellow in it. Okay, so we avoid it. We also ignore this two corner piece. Okay, so now let's look at this corner piece. Now let's look at this corner piece. Which color does it have other than white? Green and red. Now you have to find the centerpiece of green and red. The red centerpiece is here, green centerpiece is here. So we have to hold this cube this way and bring the corner piece just above these two colors, okay, green and red. Okay, so you can see green is here, red is here. Okay, we have to bring the corner piece just above this these two colors, okay, and hold this cube this way. Now let's look at the first algorithm. Now it's called the right algorithm out here. Okay, so just look at the algorithm out here. Hold this cube this way so that whenever you are doing the right algorithm, the corner piece has to be on the right. Okay, so let's do the right algorithm. R U, R prime means anti-clockwise, U prime. Okay, so we did it once. Okay, now we are going to solve this one out here. Okay, we are going to bring green and green here, red and red here, and white here. Okay, now after you do once, if it's not solved, do the right algorithm again. Now this is the right layer. Now whenever you are rotating clockwise, it's called R. Okay, now R U. Okay, so we are rotating clockwise. Now R prime, this is anti-clockwise, and U prime anti-clockwise. Okay, so it's not yet solved. Okay, so we have to do this one more time. Okay, so now you can see green and green is it's matched, and red and red also has been matched. Okay, now let's go and look for another corner piece that contains white in it and another two colors. Okay, now let's look at green and orange centerpiece. You can see orange and green centerpiece out here. Now we hold this cube this way, green and orange, and now let's do the right algorithm. R U, R prime, U prime. Now at one shot it got solved. Okay, we are lucky. Now let's look at for this another corner piece which has popped out on this upper layer. It contains red and blue. Okay, so blue center is here, red center is here. Okay, now hold it this way and do the right algorithm once, twice, thrice. Okay, now once you do three times, we'll at the maximum of 4 times you can go and solve it. Okay, so if you are doing like 4, 5, 6 times, something has already been wrong. Okay, now just look at this. Okay, congratulations, you just solved the first layer of this 3x3 Rubik's cube. Okay, and you also solved the second layer. The centerpiece is also matched. Okay, so if it's like this, okay, so make sure you just rotate once and make sure that you match it. Okay, now we'll be solving the second layer. Now second layer, we just have to solve this 4 edge pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now in order to solve this second layer, you have to look at this top layer. Okay, this top layer, you have to find the edge piece that do not contain yellow in it. Okay, so this edge piece do not contain yellow in it. Okay, so now this contains yellow, sorry. Now this do not contain yellow in it, blue, red, there is no yellow. So what you have to do is go and match it to the centerpiece, this color. Now look at this top layer color, blue. Is it on the right hand side, the centerpiece of blue? No, it's on the left hand side. Okay, so now since this is on the left hand side, you have to push this piece away from the centerpiece. Okay, so you have to push this edge piece away from it. Okay, that means you have to send it away from the centerpiece. Okay, so the blue, so blue is here, blue is here, so you just have to just push it and bring it here. Okay, and now let's do the left algorithm. Okay, so left algorithm is also pretty simple. Okay, you just have to look at the screen. Okay, just do this. Okay, you did this left algorithm. It's really easy. Okay, actually I do not want to say LU because people will start to try to just memorize. Okay, you do not have to memorize, you just have to just continue doing the algorithm, and your hand muscle, your finger muscle will just pick it up. Okay, so it will take some time, but it will pick it up. Okay, so now again you can see that this is not solved, so we'll do the So we did this, we just pushed it and did the left algorithm once. Okay, so once you do this left algorithm, now in the previous case when we were solving this, we did the right algorithm many times and we solved it. Okay, in this case we just have to do the left algorithm once. Okay, so after you do the left algorithm, you have to bring this cube to the right hand side out here. Okay, and do the right algorithm once and solve it. Okay, don't worry at all, because I'll show you. If you're confused, I'll show you again. Okay, now let's look at another edge piece, okay, which do not contain yellow in it. Go and match it to the center and look for this orange top. Okay, so orange color, the centerpiece is on the right. Okay, so in the previous case it was on the left, now it's on the right. Okay, so if it's on the right, again push it away from the centerpiece right here, and since this is on the right hand side, do the right algorithm once. Okay, so do the right algorithm once, and this corner piece, bring it to the left this time and do the left algorithm once. Okay, so now we solved this one also. Okay, now we have to do this 2 more times so that you can solve it. Okay, now we just went and matched it out here. Now look at this color, top color. Okay, now this time it's on the left hand side, so we push it away from left, do the left algorithm once. Okay, so after you do the left algorithm, bring it to the right hand side, do the right algorithm once, and we solve this part. Okay, now the last edge piece which we have to solve, it's now this is already matched to its centerpiece. Now let's look at this color out here. It's on the left hand side, so we push it away, do the left algorithm once, now bring it to the right and do the right algorithm once. Congratulations, you just solved the second layer of this 3x3 Rubik's cube. Now we have to go and look at this top. Just look this way. Okay, from the top. Okay, you have to form a yellow cross on the top layer. Okay, so there are 3 cases out here. Okay, so one case is you'll only have this centerpiece out here. Okay, second will be you'll have this case. Okay, the yellow will be out here and here. Okay, you have to look at the pattern. Okay, and third one is this horizontal line. Okay, so we got this third case out here. Okay, so when you get this third case, you cannot hold this cube this way, you have to hold it this way or hold it this way horizontally. Okay, and do this algorithm. This algorithm is, okay, so this is the front layer. Okay, so you just have to rotate 90 degrees the front layer once and do the right algorithm once. Okay, so after you do the right algorithm, now again go and rotate it back. Okay, so now you can see that we just formed this yellow cross. Okay, so remember, first pattern, okay, you will see this. If you do the same algorithm, you'll get the second pattern, then you'll get the third pattern. Okay, so always do the algorithm by following this pattern only. Okay, okay, I'll just give you an example. Okay, so this way. Okay, so now this pattern, suppose you got this pattern. Okay, this is the second pattern. You have to hold this cube this way, not this way, not this way. Okay, you have to hold it this way and do the same algorithm out here. F, right algorithm, back. Okay, now you got this one horizontal line, and do the same and bring this yellow cross. Okay, so I hope you got it. So after you bring it, now you have to go and look for edge piece that is that has been matched. Okay, suppose if it was this way, you have to rotate this and bring and find at least 2 edge pieces that are matching to the center one. Okay, so it could be sideways, this, and it could be orange and red. Okay, so anyone can be matched. Okay, so when you find 2 edge pieces that are matching, just hold this cube such a way that one of the matched pair is on the right hand side and one is on the back hand side. Okay, in another case, you may also find only orange and red to be matching. Okay, matching pair. In that case, you have to hold it this way, where orange faces you and red faces back. Okay, so but in this case it's side by side, so you have to hold it this way. So orange is here and blue is here. Okay, and now do this new algorithm out here. Okay, so just look at this 2 pair. Okay, you do not have to remember the algorithm, you just have to look at these 2 pieces out here. Okay, so we do R and bring them here, then you have to do again bring them here. Now do R prime, again push them out here. Now again do R. Now this time rotate 2 times, okay, 2 times, okay, you rotate it 2 times, and this is it, okay. So what happened here, we did this algorithm, we went and pushed this to here, then we pushed it here, then we pushed it here, then we pushed it here, and then we brought it out here, okay. So after we went here, it went here, okay. So what we did, okay, so now you can see this top layer, you can see this top layer out here. Now top layer, you just have to rotate once and you can see that we have solved the top layer edge pieces, okay. So we have solved all this edge pieces out here, okay. Now all we have to do is, now we have to solve this 4 corners of this top layer. We have to solve this 4 corners of this top layer. Now look at the corner piece. Now if you see this corner piece, it has yellow, it has green, it has red. That means green, red and yellow. So this corner piece is in its correct location, okay, because this corner piece cannot be here, it has to be here. But of course yellow has to face the top, green has to face this side, and red has to face here, okay. So this is the corner piece, it's in its correct position. Let's look at this one. This corner piece is not in its correct position, okay, because it needs to have green, orange and yellow, okay, but it has blue, so this is not in its correct position. This corner piece does not belongs to this corner, okay. So this one also does not belong here because it has blue, it has yellow, but it does not have orange, it has red in it. Let's look at this one. This corner piece also does not belong here because it does not have red in it, okay. So the only corner piece that is in its correct location is this one, okay. So just hold it on the left hand side and do this algorithm, okay. So do this one, okay, this one. Just follow the algorithm, so that you just do it, okay. So once you go and follow this algorithm, you can do it, okay. If I tell I found that my students whom I taught before, I started to tell them this L, U prime, etc., and they are confused, okay. Just go and remember this algorithm and that will be it, okay. So after you do the algorithm, you may think that nothing has happened, but if you just rotate once, you can see that this edge pieces are also already in its correct position. And now let's look at here, okay. So this is in its correct position. Now this is already solved, okay, it's already solved. This one, this is also in its correct position because it has blue, orange and yellow. This is also in its correct position, it has red, blue and yellow. Now every corner piece is in its correct position, okay. Now we just have to bring this, you just have to just make this orange facing out here, this side blue facing out here, and yellow on the top, okay. So until now we have been holding this Rubik's cube so that yellow is on the top, okay. Now let's give this yellow a break, okay. So let's bring white on the top, okay. So now this white is on the top and the unsolved corner pieces are on the bottom, okay. Now here just hold this cube this way so that on the right hand side, on the bottom right, the unsolved corner piece comes here, okay. So now what you have to do is, it's really easy, okay. So you just have to do the right algorithm until you solve this part, okay. So you can see green and green is solved, red and red is solved, okay. So after you do that, do D prime, okay. That means anti-clockwise, you bring it out here, bring another corner piece that's not solved out here, and do the right algorithm until you solve this one. Now remember, you may think that you have messed up this another layer, but it does not matter, okay. So we are on the right track, okay. Now again bring this another corner piece out here which is not solved and do the right algorithm, and we just solved this one, okay. Now just rotate it. Congratulations, you just solved this 3x3 Rubik's cube, okay. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you are still stuck, if you do not know how to solve it, you need a mentor. I have also opened my one-on-one coaching program, which you'll find the links on the description of this video, and if you want to support this channel, I'll leave a link on the description of this video as well. Thank you very much for watching this video till the end. You guys are awesome. Let's get started. Let's now learn how to solve this Rubik's cube. Okay, watch this video again and again and you can learn. Okay, so if you need that extra push, if you need that extra touch, if you want me to help you, please go and fill out the form on the link on the description. Okay, thank you very much. I see you on the next one. Bye bye.